Good evening again, YouTube family. I wanted to touch upon something that's happening in our country, but really all across the board, all across the world, and it's ruining relationships, marriages, but mostly it's affecting our children. And the subject is pornography. In Ephesians 5:3, the Lord states, the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. In Matthew, it cites that whoever looks at another woman or lusts for her has already committed adultery. And that goes for women as well. Men and women who watch pornography deliberately conjure up pornographic images, okay, to maintain arousal during sex. This is a fact. In other words, it's not mere fantasy. It's how they engage in intimate relationships in their normal relationships with a man or a woman. All watch porn is normal? No. That's a falsehood. That's a lie. That's the Satan deceiving you. The people that make it deceiving you. All works from the evil one. Okay? Every second, over $3,000 is spent on porn. Can you imagine that? Over 28,000 internet users view porn every second. Every 39 minutes, a new porn video is being created. 70% of employers admit to viewing porn on a regular basis, either through emails or on sites at work. 48% of college students admitted watching porn. 68% intentionally viewed porn at school. My YouTube family, this has to stop. Many relationships are being ruined by pornography. Men can't get aroused by their partner anymore. They have to go and watch porn or imagine the porn that they watch in their mind. Women do the same thing. And when in the Bible in Matthew, when it says, when a man, whoever looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery. That's in the book of Matthew. Well, I have to say, it's women's fault too. I was guilty of it, walking around dressing sexual. It's bad. We have to stop. I'm not saying we have to walk around with covers on our heads and full dresses, but, dress appropriately because, women are visual too, but men are visual. And, Adam was deceived originally by Eve. And sex is a very strong thing. And women go through changes in life. They have children. Women take things a little bit deeper than men and have things on their mind and maybe don't have the drive as men. But that's also a falsehood because there's a lot of women that have more drive sexually than men. So pornography must stop. Listen, it's gone. It's trickled down now to our children. Children as young as 9 years old are giving cell phones from their parents. And they're watching porn on their cells. They go to school, and to be popular, allegedly, and be in the crowds and fit in, these boys and girls have parties, and now they're having threesomes as young as 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. They don't even know at that age what sex is. And now they're being forced to say they don't know if they're boy, girl, or other. This is all signs of the end time, worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Children are sneaking on their parents' computers. You think they don't know, but children are very smart, and they're seeing what their parents are watching. Fathers and mothers have Hustler magazine and Playboy magazines in their bathrooms like nothing. And it's instilled in these children. And children are curious and they're going to look at it. And it's ruining them and their little minds. It's not meant for children. It's not even meant for us. All marriages, if you do your research, are being ruined and derive back from pornography. They make up these movies, and these men and women think that is what they're supposed to look like. The men and the women, I'm not just blaming men, I'm blaming women too. It's all across the board. And that's why men and women are being sex trafficked as children, because they don't want older women. We all age. And once, even the Epstein investigation, they admitted when they got to 17 years old, they were thrown out and they were used as madams to go to schools to get younger children, because men don't want older women. They want young children with smooth skin, no stretch marks. So they go after our young girls and young boys. And this is all veined back to pornography. And let me leave you with this, whether you believe it or not. God Almighty and His Son Jesus Christ is looking down upon all of us. He sees everything and knows everything we do before we do it. So tonight, or right now, if you're sitting in front of a computer, or if you're in your bed, and if you have children in the room, please let them leave. If you're laying there masturbating, you know your mind is thinking of lustful thoughts to get yourself aroused. And God sees that. God's watching you. Think of the movie The Shining, when he walked into the hotel room and he saw the beautiful girl in the tub. And she got out and she walked toward Jack Nicholson and he started to kiss her and get aroused. And then he opened his eyes and through the mirror he saw, what did he see? A skeletal dead figure. Even the movie The Devil's Advocate, in the scene where the beautiful woman comes in and tries to entice Keanu Reeves. And then he kills himself, and she shrivels up, and they show her as just a demon, an ugly, ugly demon. So all those people that you're watching, that's what you're really watching. That's what you're inviting into you, demons. And you're ruining your relationship with your loved ones. And mostly, you're ruining our future of our children. How can they have regular relationships with a man or a woman if porn is so profound and teaching them about anal sex, about all these horrific positions and the dirt and the filth? I implore all of you, don't fall into this trap, because that goes back to how sex trafficking began, how pornography has a lot and mostly to do with pedophilia. Please, please, please stop. God's watching. Ciao.